Hi, Taurus. Hi. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Let's see what is happening this month, in the month of November for you, Taurus. I hope you are well. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you've yet to do so, please consider doing so. Hit the bell if you find yourself subscribing for the first time, so you'll be notified if I go live or in case I post new content like this. Let's take a look. What's happening with Taurus in the month of November? For Taurus in the month of November. This feels like a month that you're going to be really wrapped up in yourself. And really paying attention to things concerning you. You could be placing yourself at the top of your priority list this month and just kind of like placing everybody and everything else on the back burner. Nothing wrong with that, Taurus. This could also be a month where you're going to find that things are really obvious. There might be something in particular that actually sticks out to you and is very obvious, whatever that could be. I also see you focusing really intently on something. There could be something that you've been working on for quite a while and just kind of, stabbing at it a little bit at a time. And whatever that is, you could be very close to actually getting what it is that you're trying to get or receiving, whatever the reward of doing this. It feels like something that you've had to be very strategic at and kind of plumb away at a little bit at a time, or, do little pieces here and there, putting this together. But it feels like you're getting close to the end of this, whatever it is. This also could be a month for you to be aware of who you associate with this month. I do feel like you could actually, for some of you, be in a very influential, under influence this month for some reason. I don't know if this is coming back to an old setting where you kind of were allowing yourself to engage in things that may not have necessarily been the best, right? If you are reuniting with old friends or going back to old spaces where you used to go, you may need to just be aware that old patterns and old habits are just waiting for you to pick them back up, right? There could be influences that bring that back in for you this month. And so be aware of old patterns rising or trying to tempt you this month, Taurus. We're already halfway through the month, so you may, in fact, have experienced some of this already for some of you. Let's see. I don't know if you're going to be stepping into an environment where you're going to kind of be the oddball out. That may be the situation for some of you. This month, you may be stepping into new territories or new environments where you stick out like a sore thumb for some reason or in some kind of way. But let's see, what else can we see for Taurus in this month of November? What else? For some of you, you're going to be moving this month. Some of you may find yourself moving or planning to move this month, Taurus. This could be a physical move where you're relocating to another environment to live. This could be a move in some literal way, or it could be a move in some type of, I'm also hearing a move of a job. Hold on, I'm dropping cards. Yeah, Spirit may be making it possible for you to actually be led somewhere else. Let's see. And you may have been waiting for this for quite a while. I do feel like this is going to be possibly a month where you'll be in a position to call a lot of shots for yourself. There could be things that are placed in your hands to control this month. Lots of stability this month. Coming in around you. And lots of balance as well. Stability and balance. And if you have not been over the past couple of months, I feel that coming back in for you. Let's see. I just want to take a peek at this Eight of Cups here. Yeah, so this Eight of Cups in this particular deck, as I was feeling, it was talking about something around work possibly. So for some of you, you could be stepping into like a new role at work, or moving someplace altogether, someplace else altogether to work. The Cups does talk about emotions and affection. Like some of y'all could be moving relationships, or you could be doing, like I said, a physical move from place to place. I do feel like there's been a sense of waiting for this to happen, not being content where you are for a while. And this particular move is actually going to be something that you've been looking forward to. It's going to be good news for you. I feel like this Eight of Cups represents that. And so this month, either you'll be making the physical move, or you're going to hear that there's like a position open, or there's an availability where you've had your eye on actually moving to. There's good news coming this month about you being able to relocate in some type of way. Now with this Emperor, there's a level of stability this month. And I do feel like you're at the heart of that stability. I feel like things will be in your favor, in your control. You'll actually have the ability to steer things this month. You may actually feel pretty empowered this month too. I feel a little bit of a aggressiveness that you're going to be in this month, where when you realize that you have this level of power, it's like you're going to be utilizing that power and not holding back. There could be either someone a little bit protective over you this month, or you could be this person that's very protective over the thing or the person that you love. It feels kind of like a fatherly type of energy, very protective and aggressive about what it is that you love or who loves you. It definitely feels like take charge energy. And not really being too flexible. this month. It's almost like you're going to know what you want, and that's what it's going to be. There's not going to be any ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? I do feel like you're like in this power reigning energy this month, Taurus. And you are going to take full advantage of being in that position as well. Now, with the Six of Cups, I do recognize that this is talking about balance. This also could be talking about some kind of windfall that you'll be getting this month. So for someone, you may be receiving a harvest that you didn't expect this month. And it feels like something very deserving, because the Six of Pentacles does talk about reciprocation. This could be something coming back to you, right? For something that you've already given or done, right? This could be a friend that's going to gift you or show you some level of charity that they know you desire, right? It could even be someone seeing something that you need and just gifting it to you. And it's possibly something that they know that you desire, or that you have made some type of, comment about. They're going to go out and get it for you, right? And possibly surprise you with it, or just show you how much they appreciate you, right? I feel like there's going to be some level of goodwill that you'll be in this month, where there's going to be like a windfall of just love poured on you. And it could be expressed in things. It could be expressed in money. People are just going to show you how much they appreciate you this month. Yeah. You may find yourself in an energy of being very, like being very decisive and, picky about who you share yourself with this month. As I was seeing that self-interest card that came out in the Oracle, yeah, you may be very picky about who you want to deal with this month, Taurus. And that may show in how you decide to share your wisdom. Like, people may come to you for advice and you may hold back from certain people and just go all out for others. You may find yourself kind of picking and choosing where you want to plant your seeds this month. Now, I do see a little bit of challenge coming in the Hangman energy, right? Now, the Hangman usually dictates some level of a pause, having to stop, or having to be held up in some type of way, waiting for something. It's a little bit complex. It could mean a plethora of things, but I guess for what we're talking about here, I definitely felt like this move, for some of you, that'll be happening. This could be something that you have been waiting for, and you've had to really hold your peace about being very discontented in your current situation, feeling a little bit stuck about that. And so there could be a wanting to hurry up and get this done, right? But still having to wait a little bit for things to actually take place. It's almost like knowing that you have the green light to do something, but then the timing has not quite come yet. So you know this is going to happen for sure. It's been said, but now it's a matter of waiting for the right time for the green light to go and to do it, right? This may actually play in your favor. Many times we look at the Hangman as being stuck, but sometimes, having a little extra time to decide how you're going to move before actually moving can be beneficial in so many different ways. And so this coming in as a challenge may in fact be like a blessing in disguise, right? And so this could also be you dealing with someone that is in connection with dealing with some type of struggle around addiction of some kind. And it's been difficult, right? And so some of you could find yourself like on the downside of that battle. Either you or someone that you're dealing with could be just trying to tear away from an unbreakable cycle. I did see that in the oracle cards as well. With influence, this month may in fact be a warning of you to be careful who you allow yourself to, be around this month, because there could be elements that have the potential to pull you back into old patterns or old cycles, even old habits as well. And so if this is not you, this could be someone that you're dealing with that will be struggling with this unbreakable hold of something that they're dealing with. And so I do see this coming in as a challenge with the Hangman. And so in the outcome, though, what I have is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, right? And so I feel like this month is actually going to end up being a month where you are not really too much in heartfelt energy. Like I did get the Eight of Cups, but that's talking about moving away from something. There's not a lot of emotion out here. And so this tells me that you are probably going to be really about your business this month. And you're going to be in a mood, especially with the Emperor here, like you're going to be in a no tolerance energy or a very low tolerance this month, Taurus. Now, this is also could talk about just needing things to really be, wanting things to really be a certain way this month, or needing to have things a certain way, striving to really have things align in a certain way for you. The Queen of Wands is very assertive, very informed, right? She wants to know all the details and she wants to be involved in all the details so that she can know that everything is going to go accordingly. And so it's a very stifled energy, not a lot of emotion, just straight to business this month. I do see you in that kind of energy and really being instructive as far as what it is that you need to happen and how you need it to go, right? Very instructive. Whatever issues come up, I feel like you're going to nip them in the bud. Again, you're not going to be dealing with a lot of stuff this month, period. I'm going to go ahead and get some advice from Spirit for this month for Taurus. I'm just seeing somebody coming up to you with something, some drama or something, and you just cutting it off real short and being like, okay, let's talk later. I got to go. I got things I'm doing. Or just cutting them off. Like, okay, if this is about yada, 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 no, we're not doing this today. Okay. You got 1 minute to get it out and then that it's done, right? I see you just being really short as it pertains to others. You're really focused this month. What is the advice coming in for Taurus? Still dropping cards. In your quest for balance and security within yourself, you may in fact find yourself dropping people this month and really not even giving a you-know-what. What is the advice for Taurus for November? So we have the Knight of Cups, the shadow side of the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the shadow side of the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, first of all, the Six of Wands is pointing again to the energy of being able to see things clearly on the shadow side. This is having room to see things clearly. You know, leading very well this month, right? With the Six of Wands. It's almost like you're carrying things, or you're carrying the authority in some type of way this month. And it really feels like there are definitely clarity that comes in around what needs to be done. And I feel like as I look at the space between these wands, I feel like it's because you're giving yourself space. You're not going to allow people or things that don't really align with your agenda for this month to get in the way. It's almost like you've been given a moment to actually drive things in the way that you need them to go. And you understand that. And so you're not going to waste your time on anything that could disrupt that flow this month. And so this is a month to actually, Spirit is saying, be careful, right? Don't just chop stuff up as coincidence, but look at the deeper meaning in things that will arise for you this month. As I'm looking at these wands, right, that you'll be carrying, this could represent like the things that are aligned for you to take charge of this month. Some of them have snakes wrapped around them, which is an indication to be really careful, right? Be really careful. And to look at things very carefully. Look at the hidden meaning behind things this month, okay? Usually the Six of Wands talks about victory. It talks about, you know, triumph, and it talks about returning home with the trophy, with a job well done, you know. But on the shadow side, it's doing that. You still get to carry this home, and you still get to do, you know, whatever it is that you've been given and come out victoriously. But it's also possibly dealing with certain challenges. And I feel like Spirit is saying those challenges could arise from the lack of detail. It could arise from the lack of detail. And so looking very intently at things this month is going to be very important. Because there's definitely going to be challenges, or opposition may actually try to rear its head. And so it's all about paying attention, right? I feel like these aren't things that are going to be overwhelming, but it's stuff that you can just nip in the bud, right? And I do feel like you're going to be in that energy with the Queen of Swords, right? Just pay attention, I hear Spirit saying. And then with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups on the shadow side, this is the energy of being a little bit, or being tempted, right, by someone who may have grown a little bit stagnant in life. Being tempted. And someone that may actually not take life seriously the way that you do anymore. They may have caused things to come and get in the way of their goals in life, or actually wanting more, right? This person could be someone that is on your path for this month. And Spirit is saying, be careful not to get caught up in your emotions with this person. I don't feel like you will, because it doesn't feel like you're very emotional this month. But there was the warning around influence this month. This could be someone that you have a history with or a past with. This could even be someone that you shared some level of romance with, right? That seems very fun and alluring. Now, the Knight of Cups has been known to have a silver tongue, right? And so they probably are the person that could talk their way into just about anything. It's that person that has all of the elements to bring a party to life. It's the person that everybody would wait till they get to the party before they start partying, But this person may not be in the headspace that you're in. And this person could possibly easily cause you to be thrown off of your game in some type of way. I don't know who that represents for you, but there's some level of influence this month that you need to be careful around, okay? And then we have the Three of Pentacles, talking about work, okay? It's coming in on the shadow side. And so threes does talk about creativity. It talks about possible having some level of collaboration at hand, or being in a position where you're doing really good at work. So good that people could be watching you and eyeing you, even to the place where they may want to offer you something, right? People are noticing how you are serious about your future, and possibly taking it seriously, guarding what it is that you're building in every possible way. This is also Spirit reminding you to continue to build on that. Continue to build on your skills, right? Understanding that there's still yet that you could do to improve your skills or what it is that you know. Because you're being referred to as kind of like a machine. A machine only runs so long before it needs some level of care or repair, or the parts will eventually run out. So there's some level of continued maintenance that happens here. And so to stay on top of the game, Spirit may be reminding you to continue learning, continue upgrading your ambitions, right? Don't settle, basically. So this may be a month. I don't know if there are things that you can do to stay on top of your game. Like if the company is offering like some side classes just to refresh, your knowledge, or to get little updates on things that may be coming in the change. Like Spirit may be asking you to be a part of that, to avail yourself, just to stay on top of your game this month, right? To stay at the head of your class this month too, okay? That's what I'm hearing for you, Taurus. It looks really good. There are some sticks that could be thrown, in the machine this month. And so Spirit is saying to be careful who you allow in your space. Be careful, right? Also to pay attention very closely to things this month, and not to get too comfortable and slack off and not pay attention to detail. This is a time to be up on your game and looking for ways that you can continue to move higher and expand your knowledge, even add on, more um, possible knowledge onto what you know already. It's a great time to do that. And then for some of you, you may in fact be being watched and admired in some type of way for the way that you work this month. And so have your best foot forward this month, okay? You'll be standing out of the crowd in some type of way. I do feel like that. Yeah, so that's for you, Taurus. It feels like really good energy this month for you. With that being said, thank you for stopping by. It has been Blood Moon Oracle. This is your prediction for November, okay? Let me know how it resonates. Until next time, take care, okay? All right, bye.